Oh, you dog. I will hit you if you do that again. Cerberus just jumped up and hit me in the nuts. Stop jumping on me. Stop. Yes. So yeah, alright. So yeah, out there materials to fix it and tools. We'll see. Hardcore full service here. I'm totally in the way, sorry. We had to remove because the bumper went through it. We left a bunch of the sacks down here, and the rats and the chicken and the buck and everything have had a feast. We still don't know how much. They haven't told us how much yet, right? Alright, so we don't know how much it's gonna be, but we're making up some quality time so Mika doesn't feel totally neglected. Instead he gets assaulted. Alright. So yeah, slow day today, very slow day today. I don't want wet concrete on my car, and I don't want car tire tread marks in the concrete. I think everyone can understand that. I'm doing, he's just being a complete asshole today. For Eddie, if you're still around, she's still here. She's still here, she hasn't moved the family in yet. She's just walking the dog from the window. Yeah, the visa situation is easy here. Absolutely pure myth that everyone speaks English. It's not even close to being true.
Oh, he's doing another one. No.
So we got the mechanics here. I'm not sure about the Cerberus. About the instructions they've got, but we'll see. Hopefully they can do more. We also so the original plan long ago, before a bumper went through the car, was to have a service, like changing oil and stuff like that. So I'm hoping they also were completely told that it's mainly about. Oh, fuck you, dog. I will hit you if you do that again. Cerberus just jumped up and hit me in the nuts. Stop jumping on me. Stop. Yes. So yeah, alright, I'll cut that part out if I'm swearing too much. But anyway, hopefully they have a full idea what they're been told to do. Chaotic as usual in the Philippines. So yeah, out there materials to fix it and tools. We'll see. We will see. We'll get back to you. And hardcore full service here, and I'm totally in the way, sorry. They're just attaching the cover, the one that we had to remove because the bumper went through it. So they're attaching it with these plastic, I'm not sure what they're called in English, but like wire ties, probably. Makes sense, at least. At least people should know what I'm talking about. The screw got lost somewhere in that chaos. But yeah, they took it for a test ride. We're gonna do that. We left the pooch in his crate at the house. He was whining a bit when we did, but I also took him, so you can see a bit of the house up there. And this guy is always here. Yes, you pet. So anyway, yeah, we'll see. We're obviously never left the doggy alone before because he arrived yesterday, so hopefully it won't be traumatic. He's a very chill dog. He took a 10 to 15 hour car ride without any problem. So we're hoping, but we will just go buy stuff once they're done for now, and then we'll use the same guy. These are his mechanics, so apparently they have a long list of rescues and stuff to do, but he gives priority to people that have used him before. So this was the guy plus another mechanic, a group of mechanics that fixed our transmission right after we bought the car, right? But that's good, because that means we will just keep using him. I don't know if they're more expensive. They probably are, but they actually know what they're doing. And considering the roads and the fact that I don't speak Bisaya, I'd rather have the car in pretty decent running shape than risk it breaking down again. I mean, we're not putting the front bumper back, just gonna put the license plate. And if the rear one falls off, it shouldn't affect anything unless I'm backing really fast. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's not a fancy car, but it's, I mean, considering, yeah, you can see how much we put it through already here. We'll clean it soon. And we need to change the tires probably in not too many months. And people here, I don't know if the ones, so in Sweden we have rules. You need a certain thickness of the tread, or you're not gonna pass inspection, but they don't have inspection here. And especially out here in the province, most people that drive motorcycles, they don't have licenses or registration or threads or tread at all on their tires. It's blank. So I'm not really interested in doing that. I don't know what tires here cost. I think it's way cheaper than in Sweden. In Sweden, I think, well, this was pre-COVID and pre-mega inflation. But it was somewhere around 2,000 Swedish per wheel or something like that. So $800 for all four. I'm just spitball. It's somewhere around there, right? But it's not gonna be anywhere near that here. I can already tell you, because no one will be driving cars or motor, even if they run until they hit metal. But yeah, that's at least, I mean, the car broke down yesterday and they're here fixing it already today. We're out in the bush, so yeah, I'm very happy. We have no idea how much they're gonna charge, but I'm guessing somewhere around 8 to 10,000 pesos is my guess. We'll see if I'm right. Which is what, less than $200, at least 160 to 200. If the exchange rate is 50, which is not, but that's how I calculate things. So yeah, I mean, having two guys with all the tools, and they brought even more tools than they needed because they didn't know it was a manual. They were expecting automatic, way more work. So yeah, should be fine, I hope. Anyway, I'm dragging it out as usual. Sorry about that. See you. Yeah, so we left a bunch of the sacks down here, and the rats and the chicken and the buck and everything have had a feast. So it's a bit mix of open and rotten and stuff. So we're gonna figure this one out, but most likely we need to re-dry it and mill it. So the top one, yeah, this one has gotten wet, so it's probably pretty rotten inside, but we'll take care of this. And yeah, it was actually a big rat that was here. When we opened it, it ran off. Max went after it. Miko wasn't here yet, otherwise the rat would have been dead by now. Yes, and this boy we need to take him to the vet. I think he's okay, hold on. So we don't know anything about dogs, but just Google says that Max is, well, not Max, he is quite underfed. Like, he should weigh way more. So we'll take him to the vet, but we'll also feed him a lot, not too much, and getting answers from the internet is not as easy as it should be, because there's a lot of people giving wrong amounts, and then you have the Americans not being able to use a proper measuring system. So getting clear answers like how much does a cup weigh, and you get 4 different answers. A cup of kibble, sorry, but yeah, apparently it's about 100 grams. See, metric, very good. Americans, please learn it. Anyway, so yeah, we need to fix this one. Most likely we'll, like the crappy ones, we'll just feed to the chickens. Lolo has a bunch of chickens and roosters, especially now that he adopted Louis. So they need food anyway, and it looks worse than it is. I just need to re-sack some of it, so we need some sacks. But yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. Hi, buddy. It was an experiment. Oh yeah, I'll go up and hi kitty. We'll go up and film. Oh yeah, my wife just-ish arrived from Jensen, so she went to there. We have, or Lola and Anise have prepared, yeah, maybe I should pause while walking, but you get to see how our lovely road looks again. Another thing we need to fix, of course, but it's still, as long as we're not putting any super heavy trucks on it, it's not too bad. In some places it is. And we have a movie star. Woo! So yeah, here today and yesterday, this is Lola and Anise with minor help from this thing, and a couple of bolos, machetes. So they are gonna plant this super model up there as well. They're gonna plant some hot chili on this area. Whew. I need to work on my cardio. So yeah, and they're like almost knee-high bushes, so there's gonna be quite a lot of them. We'll see. Huh? You like juice? Lami kayo? And this part later, eggplant is the plan. But yeah, I mean, when we had corn here, oh yeah, we'll probably till tomorrow, or soon. There's a bunch of chickens, not ours, roaming around. I don't know if you can pick them up. So we'll have a carabao. Still, there's something up in the tree, or something. Anyway, I will have a carabao come over. I'll be sure to film that. Carabaos are cool, like nice. Oh, speak of the devil. Are you tied to something, or are you just running around? Alright. Running around. Alright, there's a loose carabao down there. Good timing though. Anyway, yeah, we'll see. And if I was told correctly, it's 500 pesos a day, so that's like $8, something like that. We'll see if that's actually how much they charge and so forth. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's good to have the wife back. Hi, Snorunge. Yes. Like, oh yeah, our dog has a cold as well. She picked up some medicine for him. Yeah. We'll see we'll go to ask the vet to make sure. I mean, I was kind of set on us getting a mutt, but we talked about Rottweilers and Dobermans before, and she went on Facebook and found one quite cheap, right? So hopefully it's cheap for other reasons than the obvious. I'm trying not to think negative. Can barely see her, but she's doing something, either call me or devil sign. So yeah, I think every guy from the West is having the same thoughts I have, but the puppy, he's very small compared to what he should be, but he's relatively healthy, smart, he has energy, he eats. We need to feed him way more. I'm still not entirely sure how much to actually feed him, so I'm done listening to all the 800 different experts, so-called experts on the internet. I'll just go with what's logical. How much? Hi. Oh, we got one sack. All right. So, but yeah, we'll mix kibble and chicken liver and probably some fish in there with maize or rice. Maize. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's anyway. Woo, head rush. Alright, but yeah, I'll give an update. Hope the dog is fine. I don't know shit about dogs. Cats are so much easier, but yeah, I like the little pooch. I'm parked down by the road until this is done, so I don't drive through wet concrete. Car is working again. We had a bumper go through like a protective cover underneath and sever a bunch of wires. We got the mechanics here from Davao, so that's quite a long trip. We still don't know how much. They haven't told us how much yet, right?
No.
Alright, so we don't know how much it's gonna be, but car is running, and it's running better than before. They changed the oil, they changed the AC fluid, the Freon or whatever. And we changed a fuse. So things that we had issues with before the bumper issue are actually working okay now. So yeah, hopefully the car will behave for a while. And it's a warm. There's no breeze for like once. Yeah, you can see like nothing is really moving. Typically we have a breeze, so it doesn't matter if it's a bit warm. It's a bit warm now, but it's shade at least, so still nice. But yes, we are planning to bathe the puppy today because he smells. He smelled before we got him, and it hasn't exactly improved. He's not a cat. We're making up some quality time so Mika doesn't feel totally neglected. Instead he gets assaulted. Alright. So yeah, slow day today, very slow day today. Christmas tree still here, but yeah. Anyway, so beginning of the year, we'll see if we film when we bathe the dog. I don't want this to become a dog channel, but yeah, they take a lot of attention, I guess, energy, attention, time in the beginning. So it might be some doggy stuff. Hope you don't mind. See ya. I don't want wet concrete on my car. I don't want car tread marks in the concrete. I think everyone can understand that. And also we solved this one. Let's see if we can zoom in. So this is, so people keep thinking that these are landslide areas because it does kind of look like that. But what it is how it looks after they harvested, and the right field there. And yes, it's a field even at that slope. They're right now preparing it for next crop. So burning is, I don't think it's legal in the Philippines doing like this, but in the province that's how it's done. So yeah, it is what it is, right? That's how it's done.
Really nice view there, like purple pink
Yeah,
and hills view,
it's
so pretty.
a little bit hazy. Oh yeah, and the phone can't pick everything up, but you know,
So pretty.
I mean, it's always nice view here. We got very lucky. Well, lucky, and this is kind of, we looked around in Bukidnon. It's not like we just stumbled on this place. This was place number 3 that we almost bought.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this one we not bought. Long story with ancestral domain, right? But the first 2, the first one was, that wasn't even, I don't know if the ancestral domain, but it's timberland, right?
Yeah.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah.
Are we out climbing and playing? Meow. Yes.
Don't hunt me.
Are you being a dick as usual?
No.
Stop. Our
Good.
dog is so much nicer than the cat, but I don't think anyone's surprised about that. So yeah, the first one was timberland, which means you don't even think about it. I have a paw with claws coming towards me from the back. So the timberland means that you can, well, surprise, surprise, plant trees. You're not really allowed to have, I mean, maybe like their house, mostly bamboo or kogon or recyclable material, whatever you want to call it. That's allowed. But any kind of concrete, something is not allowed. And the land doesn't even belong to the tribe. I think it belongs to the government, the DNR, and they can take it whenever they want if they feel like it. And you are just a steward. So yeah, I'm quite glad that trying not to get stabbed. Our cat, I'm doing, yeah. He's just being a complete asshole today.
Just now, he's nice earlier. He just started.
Are you teasing him? I'm gonna move away because
Yeah.
I can't see behind me. Sorry, doggy. But yeah, we almost got down. A really nice view there as well. Quite affordable. I think, if I remember, it was about the same price as this place. And then there was another one where we had extremely nice view, very long. It was like along a river almost. Looks like Switzerland Alps kind of style. But yeah, there were some issues there too, so we didn't get it. And that's me throwing poop paper. So we have a decent road down here, the highway or by road, whatever they call it here. Bypass road? Okay. Diversion or bypass road, alright. But for the other one, it was like a muddy crap road for 45 minutes almost, I think it was at the end. So I'm very glad. I mean, we were like 1 day away from getting that land, but just building there, because there was no, just like here, there was not any functional road, and it was, yeah, it would have been a nightmare. But anyway, we ended up here, and we really like Bukidnon. We went all the way to Malaybalay, which is halfway to CDO from here, or something like that, or it's halfway between the, it's 8-hour bus ride, so that was fun. Still too warm for me, but this is, yeah. I mean, for other people of Viking descent, it's descent, right? This weather is like a perfect Swedish summer day. Very nice, cool breeze. A little bit of rain, not that much, to be honest. it's just, I'm very, very happy here. And a good wife. And for Eddie, if you're still around, she's still here. She's still here. She hasn't moved the family in yet. She's just walking the dog from the window. Yeah, she's tired. We've been doing stuff today. But yeah, no, it's, if anyone in the West feels like, well, I mean, you have a little bit of light in the tunnel right now, but end of the tunnel, but if you feel like leaving the West, I can only say that so far I really like the Philippines. We'll see 5 years from now if we run out of money, I have to beg on the street or anything, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. And until, I mean, at least I'll have a few good years. And I don't have to be in Sweden, which these days is a very good thing. Sweden is essentially like, if I understand correctly, like Baltimore or something by now. Anyway, enough politics. It's difficult for me to avoid it. There's a reason I left Sweden, right? And there's a reason a lot of you guys are getting fed up, even with the changes. There's still bad things. So yeah, especially if you have a pension and you don't have a bunch of kids like that you need to take care of in the West, yeah, the visa situation is easy here. Absolutely pure myth that everyone speaks English. It's not even close to being true. You will hear a lot of people from our expats from like Cebu and BGC say that, and yeah, it's true in those areas, but in the Philippines overall, not even close to being true. So it's good to have a translator, or a wife in my case, but either way, I mean, hand signals and smiling usually, and pointing usually works. I mean, I remember when we were 18, 19 something, we went to a school trip to the Czech Republic, and we spoke like 4 words in German. They don't speak English. Still made it out of there alive and had a good time. And like here, it was very affordable at the time. Shout out to all the Prague, or people from Prague. It's a nice city. It looked nice. Anyway, enough babbling. See you guys. Have a good day and everything. I like the dogs are just avoiding him. Blackie is trying to walk.
Well, my husband is just walking. Maximus trying to avoid him pooping on our patio. And Lolo and Uncle Tan is still doing some parking work, doing overtime since they're gonna have some birthday party swimming by the spring or river tomorrow. I thought of joining, but I'm gonna have to go to Jensen. But yeah, I'll join them next time with the entire clan. Anyway, I'll check on my husband and Max. Can you see his tail?
Oh, don't step in it. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, he did that last night. He stepped on his poo. That's good. At least he didn't poop inside the house. Oh, he's doing another one. No.
I don't think anything's coming out though. Oh yeah, never mind. You're a good boy.
Positive reinforcement. That's a 3-month-old puppy, yes. Oh, so cute. And looking at the construction work, just pooping around the area. And now he's done.